Barnes. Today I'll be showing you guys my 1926 Spalding Champions baseball cards. So these cards I actually showed off in a past video about 8 or 9 months ago, but 8 or 9 months ago I didn't know too much about these cards and I wasn't very good at making videos, so I didn't give too much detail. But now I know a lot more about the players and the cards and how to make videos. So I'm going to be doing a new video for these guys, and also I'm doing it because these are really cool cards and I want to show them off to you guys. But before we get into that, go check out Sterling Sports Auctions. They're the sponsor of this channel. Very good people over there. Here are the next couple of auctions coming up, and yeah, so without further ado, let me show you these cards. Alright everyone, so today is actually a very special day that I forgot to tell you guys in the intro. Today, 1 year ago, I made my first video on YouTube. So, yeah, happy birthday to my channel. But anyway, I'll do a little bit bigger celebration for that. Anyway, here are the cards, but before we get into that, just wanted to remind you guys that I'm giving away this 1976 OPC Lou Brock once we hit 300 subscribers. You guys can think of it as also a 1 year anniversary giveaway as well. Alright, so let's get into some cards. So this is my little cheat sheet I'm using. Just so you know, I'm not that smart. I can't remember all these guys' stats. So I did a ton of research before this video. I'm going to do all the Hall of Famers first, just so you guys don't have to wait till the end. So first up, we got Roger Hornsby here. His nickname was Raha. He was born in 1896 and debuted in 1915. He was elected into the Hall of Fame in 1942, and he was a two-time MVP in 1925 and 1929. He was a two-time Triple Crown winner. He won the World Series in 1926, and he also was a 7-time batting title champion. He had 2,930 hits and 301 home runs. His lifetime batting average was .358, and he played 23 years in the MLB. He batted over 404 times in his career, and he is also in the MLB all-time team. He died in 1963. It's a really nice card. It's in good shape too. Next up, we got good old Rube Marquard. Rube was born in 1886. He debuted in 1908. He was elected into the Hall of Fame in 1971. He won 201 games. He lost 177 and had an ERA of 3.08. He was the National League win leader in 1912. He was the National League strikeout leader in 1911 and pitched a no-hitter in 1915. He was a 3-time 20-game winner, and in 1916 he had a 1.58 ERA. He played 18 years in the MLB and died in 1980. He was very old when he died. And my last Hall of Famer that I have is Jim Bottomley. His nickname was Sonny Jim. He was born in 1900. He debuted in 1922. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974. He was an MVP in 1928. He was a 2-time World Series winner in 1926 and 1931. He had 2,313 hits, 219 home runs, and a lifetime batting average of .310. He also managed the St. Louis Browns in 1937. Also, he was a National League home run leader in 1928 and a 2-time RBI leader in 1926 and 1928. He played 16 years in the MLB and died in 1959. This is a nice card too. Now into the non-Hall of Famers, but these guys are still pretty good. So next up is
Joe Judge. He was born in 1894. He debuted in 1915. He won the World Series in 1924. He recorded 2,352 hits in his career and 72 home runs. He was the National League home run leader in 1928. He was a two-time RBI leader in 1926 and 1928. His lifetime batting average was .298. He finished third in MVP voting in 1928 and played 20 years in the MLB. He died in 1963. Very nice card. Next up is a very interesting person that I never heard about until I got this card. So, his name is Nick Altrock. He was born in 1876 and debuted in 1898. He won the World Series in 1906, and he had 83 wins, 75 losses, and a 2.67 ERA. He was a two-time 20-game winner. He played 19 years, including an at-bat in 1933 when he was 56 years old. He's the oldest player to hit a triple, and he coached the Washington Senators from 1912 to 1953, which is the longest consecutive years on one team. And he died in 1965. So I've never heard of this guy, but yeah, pretty cool. Next up is Jess Barnes. So Jess Barnes was nicknamed Nubby. He was born in 1892 and debuted in 1915. He's a two-time World Series winner in 1921 and 1922. And he was the NL win leader in 1919 and pitched a no-hitter in 1922. He won 152 games. He lost 150, and had a 3.22 ERA. Played 13 years and died in 1961. Next on the list, second to last, is Edie. Yes, that is how you pronounce his last name. It is very strange. He was born in 1900, debuted in 1924. He won the 1925 World Series. He had 49 wins, 25 losses, and a 4.02 ERA. He was the first pitcher to let up back-to-back home runs in the World Series, and he played 5 years in the MLB and died in 1968. And last, but certainly not least, because I think Edie is probably the least, we got George Yoli. And yes, that is also how you pronounce his last name. He was nicknamed the Bull. He was born in 1898 and debuted in 1919. He won the 1920 World Series, put up a stat line of 200 wins, 166 losses, 3.99 ERA. He was two-time AL win leader in 1923 and 1926. He was a three-time 20-game winner. He finished eighth in MVP voting in 1923 and played 17 years in the MLB and died in 1985. So that is all of the 1926 Spalding Champion cards I have. I have quite a few, and I got these all from Sterling Sports Auction, or the person that runs it. So, yeah, this is my collection of 1926 Spalding Champions cards. And if you want more videos like this, definitely tell me, more informative videos instead of just showing off my collection. I actually kind of like studying all the old players. So tell me in the comments if you like these type of videos. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day or evening, whatever. Peace out.